Dear students, I am Sobha Vansiwal, Assistant Professor English, SPC Government College, Bhim. Today I am going to explain the poem Crossing the Bar by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Tennyson wrote this poem in 1889. Tennyson was seriously ill during the time period of 1888 to 1889, and he died in the same year in 1889. He had said to his son that this poem should be put at the end of all of his anthologies. In this poem, he speaks about his own death. He says that he wants a death which is peaceful, and he doesn't. He says that he doesn't want his relatives and family members to mourn at his death. Here the poet says, sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no morning of the bar when I put out to sea. Here the poet says, when it is the time of sunset and evening star rises in the sky, he wants a clear call of death from God, and he wants to say that when all the happy days of his life have come to an end, he would like to die. Um, and may there be no morning of the bar when I put out to sea. And he says that when here the sea means um, the passage, the journey which he will do, uh, his soul will do from this world to another, to eternal home of God. He says that when he will make a journey from this world to the eternal world, the eternal home of God, he does not want uh, any morning of the bar, means he does not want any confusion and fear. uh, he want it means he wants a peaceful death. um, at the time of death he does not want to feel any fear, confusion, but he wants to die peacefully. But at such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. But such a tide as moving seems asleep. Uh, at the time of his death, he wants the tide. Um, he does not want any rise and fall in the waves of the sea. He does not want any tide. He wants that the sea should be calm when he make the journey towards the eternal home of God. uh, Too full for sound and foam, as there is a tide in the sea, and there is sound and foam in the sea. um, but he wants no sound, no foam, and no moving, no tide during his journey, during his voyage uh, from this world to eternal home of God. And when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home, when that which drew from out the boundless deep uh, turns again home, thus when he wants to make a journey towards eternal home of God, he wants no sound, no foam, no tide in this boundless and deep sea. Twilight and evening bell, and after the dark, he would like to start his journey when it is the time of twilight, and when evening bells begin to start, um, begin to be soundy, begin to be rung. At that time he would like to make his journey. In he symbolically wants to say that when the happy days of his life have come to an end, he would like to die. Uh, and after that dark, and uh, and after his death there will be dark. Means after twilight there will be dark, means it will be night. Here the poet wants to say that after his death there will be totally the complete darkness, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. Here the poet wishes that at the time of his death, after his death, he doesn't want his family members and his relatives to shed tears and make sorrow over his death. He does not want sadness at his farewell. For though from out our bourne of time and place the flood may bear me far, and the poet says that uh, this flood, this sea, this tide will bear him far away, and he will cross all the limitations of time and place, and he will reach the eternal home of God. I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. And he says that when he have crossed the bar, when he have uh, crossed the bar, he hoped to see his pilot, who is God, and he hoped to see his pilot face to face. In this poem, the god Tennyson uh, says that God, who is his guide, who is his guide, and he would like to meet him in the heaven, uh, and in the abode of God. He wants to meet God face to face. He wants to unite with him. So in this poem the poet wants that at the time of his death he would not like to die. He would not want any fear and confusion, any pain and suffering. He wants a peaceful death, and at the time of his death he doesn't want his relatives to make sorrow or sad tears. He wants a peaceful death, and he wants to cross this world peacefully. He does not want any tide, foam, and sound in the sea. Sea here means the passage, the voyage which his soul will make uh, to reach the eternal home of God. So this is a very short poem, and it expresses Tennyson's wish to die peacefully at the time of his death, and his wish to meet the God after his death. Thank you.